Today we are fishing southern Wisconsin in Waukesha County. We're on Little Muskego Lake on May 2nd, which is opening day for 2026. As we always do, we're going to show you exactly where we are on the map right on the screen here to show you where we're catching fish and, well, where we're not. I'm Matt, this is Mike. Welcome aboard today. Let's get on the water.
54 degrees.
All right, water temperature is 54 degrees, air temperature 51, 1:30. Opening day, Little Muskego. $11 for the boat launch, $5 to park if you don't have a boat. So we paid $16, 2 vehicles. But we're gonna make it all worth it with catching the limit. All right, we're at 140. We're just at that little peninsula here right there near the launch, just a little south of the launch. We got 3 boats out that way. I don't know if you can see them on the camera, but we're guessing there's some fish out there, but we're trying some fishing here near the shoreline. There's a lot of weeds down here still, and trying a little different approach. And now it's time to place your bets on who's going to catch the first fish. Last year it was me, and you know how that worked out for me last year. So
Strong start, strong finish. I don't know. The first catch of the day once again is from Maddie with this pike, which we're going to try to not to get too much into the net. Wow. Maddie once again starts us off this year with a nice looking fish there. Okay, there's Matt with his first fish of the day.
first fish of the year.
How long is that fish? Should we try to measure it with our test?
18-ish.
Let's see. And that is probably about 18 inches. Very good guess there. Very good guess.
18 inches.
18
so it's
inches.
on an underspin with a let it go. Alright.
Kind of a big fish because it doesn't really want to come in. Look at that.
Alright, Mike's got something on. About 228. We are just a little north of the 2 points.
Get that net ready because I think this thing is going to be kind of...
I think it's a pike or you?
I don't know what it is, but it's just kind of like very lethargic. See, I don't know it's a bass.
Bass?
And I think he came off. Yep.
Oh.
You see a nice bass he was?
I hope I got him on the camera.
Very lethargic.
Until he jumped.
Yeah, I was trying to not keep him from jumping, but I'm afraid that's going to happen. But,
What was that on?
it was on that shad wrap.
Shad wrap. So Mike had one on,
Nice fish.
but he lost it. He had a nice looking bass. It was a good size one.
Weeds at first. It was not really coming in. It was fairly good size because I couldn't really pull him in, and he wasn't moving quickly. It's very nice and warm out here, which is very pleasant. Those are my thoughts.
We're tucked in just east of the island on the southeast side. Nice and calm here, nice and warm as Mike was stating. 51 degrees. Some geese walking around on the island. Some geese swimming over there.
Water temperature 57 degrees.
Water temperature 57 degrees as reported by Mike there. And yeah, it's nice and calm here. Not biting on the jitterbug. Lots of muck, lots of weeds. Just a little surprising that it's this weedy this early in the season. So, but this is how we remember this lake from last year in August. Lots of weeds. There's got to be something in here. There's lots of cover. Lots of fallen branches. We're gonna explore this area more. We're gonna try by these fallen trees here, fallen branches, under the cover, north end of that tiny island. See what we got here. What's that?
That's Tomahawk Island.
Is it Tomahawk Island? Sure.
Well, there's a sign over
I see a sign, yeah, I saw it.
I just named it.
Mike has bestowed a name on this island of Tomahawk Island.
Taking the liberty of naming it.
There's a sign on the other side. We'll know what the name is, I think, on the other side. I think it should be called Goose Island with all the geese around here. Ooh, ducks now. There's got to be some bait fish over there. Well, I said there had to be something in there.
What?
I did say that. There wasn't. Just a lot of muck and mire still. A lot of muck. Every single cast, every single lure, just picking up a bunch of muck. We're gonna try the west side of the lake. Stay tuned. It's about 3:15. A lot of fish to go. West side of the lake, right by that hook looking peninsula, and a little bit calmer here. What we're really hoping for is a little bit less muck. Well, a lot less muck.
Gotta keep
All right.
See how he's going along? He's not really caught on the old earthworm. Let's see if we can get him in. See if I still remember how to fish. Bring fish in here. There he is. Finally a nice bass. Caught on the worm.
12 inches.
Show him up here. Let's see. Yeah, that's the wrong side. Yeah, I'd say he's like 11 and a half. What a nice start to the season here. This nice largemouth bass.
Nice.
Let's keep fishing here. Maybe there's.
Well, that's your first line out there, so.
Yeah.
On an earthworm.
The old reliable. Pike hit.
Is it on still? Yep.
Yeah, it's still on. I don't know.
327.
It's kind of an interesting spot here. Watch me miss him. Oh, he's not a bad size.
Oh yeah.
And he's off the lure too. That's because he didn't really. I was like looking over there and looking. There's that driveway, and then all of a sudden, they're so slimy, these fish. I want to help you fish so you can get there. There he is.
Hold his belly.
Hold
Hold him up
belly.
horizontal. There you go. There you go.
Good size. I wonder how big he is. Let's see. Oh.
It's got to be about 20. Let's say about 20.
Yeah. About 20.
Yeah.
That was fun. Watch it don't drop this whole thing in the water. Okay, there you go.
403. I was getting some nibbles on my Texas rig, but then Mike's actually got something on. He's thinking on our pike.
About the same size as the other one. Putting up a good battle.
Clamp is right there.
Get him again. Wow, this pike. I'm off the lure again. Where's the clamp?
What we keep calling the clamp is actually called the fish grip, We actually started using this last year, and yeah, and we really do like using this. We'll have a link to that in the description below.
Same size as the other. He's got some markings on this side, like he's been attacked a bit.
Yeah.
A lot of pike in this here lake.
Oh yeah, he's really scarred up. Here we headed a little bit southwest to this tiny little island. Actually, the first time I made this map, I didn't even have this island on there, so I made it a little bit bigger here just so you could see it. Looks like a privately owned little island here. Nice little setup. Bar stools, nice dock on the other side. Those guys in the pontoon boat, they just caught a small pike.
Pike are really biting today.
There's Mike back from Italy.
Buongiorno, buongiorno. Yes. Ciao.
Ciao. Just hanging off of the east side of this island a little bit here. About 5 minutes ago I had a pike on the underspin with the paddle tail, and it came off though. So I lost one, Mike's lost two. But yeah, it's been active. The pike are definitely biting and hungry. So we're going back to the island here. I'll flip the camera around so you can see us approaching the east side again. Yeah, this is... We were just curious about this channel. Well, mostly me. But lots of weeds. We'll see if it clears up a little bit here. Well, we've been sitting in this channel. Mike just had the Muck and Mire channel, and just loaded with weeds. Been using the surface lures. I've been using the whopper plopper. Mike's been using a jitterbug. Mike did have a pretty nice strike on his jitterbug, but didn't get hooked, and just been listening to a lot of yelling. There's a big old party happening over here, so people having a good time and being loud. Well, we're not catching anything. I think we're gonna mosey on out of here to the channel, and what's in store next, I'm not sure. Wow, he's cruising.
He's gonna jump out of the water. Looks like a bass. Not a big one. Same size, no smaller than the last one. Crazy. This area, I don't know.
This seems to be the spot.
That's about a 10-incher maybe.
Nice. Well, we're doing trolling and Mike is catching
The bass.
They are not liking my lure, but they are liking Mike's.
Same size. what's the minimum size on this lake?
14 inches.
Yeah, so these are all smaller, but still a very nice catch. Really struggled, actually, for the size of the fish. Really pulled. Well, they're biting today. Gonna come in because he's jumping so much.
Why they like this lure, Mike?
Maybe there's a school of them down there. Well, that same size, pretty much.
That's bigger. It's gotta be closer to 12 now.
My pliers went.
I barely had time to even do anything between that one.
No, I just cast it out and boom.
All right, well, it's 6:25, 54 degrees. It feels a heck of a lot colder than that, that's for sure. It's 54 before and it felt beautiful, but I think the winds picked up. The trolling worked a few times there for Mike. It did not work for me.
Well, I think it was a productive day. We explored a lot of different areas. Not like we've done before. We've tried new spots and I think we found a few. So we'll have to come back when it's a little warmer and address them again. A lot of bass, a lot of muck.
Today by far was the hottest spot was the west side of the lake, right by that little hook looking peninsula. They did not like my my crankbait or the flicker shad.
A once popular flicker shad may need a little more practice this year before it gets going. Last year it was the magic lure.
we go out on the boat and the guy's just catching a pike right from the dock here, right from the launch. My wife, for Christmas, she gave me this advent calendar. So there's a bunch of lures in here. Shut, there it goes. So these are all the lures that my wife had in this 24 fishing lures advent calendar. I'll have to try to figure out, incorporate those into the next fishing video. Maybe we'll have to just work through them day 1 through 24. See if we can catch some fish on these.
Good idea. It's a cold one.
It's a cold one, Mike? You cold? You're hot fishing there now.
Hot fishing, but when that fishing cooled down, boy, I cooled down.